Hey everyone, welcome to the new year. Seeing how this is our RV and Jeep channel, we decided it was time to do another Jeep video. Where the problem is with Jeeps, especially two doors, lack of storage, especially on the dash. And we have a habit of taking the doors off and then playing on classic roads and stuff. And when the doors are off, you're taking turns, stuff just flies right off the dash. Cheryl can tell you she lost a very expensive pair of glasses while we were going through. They call it a puddle. I'm calling it a small pond.
I'm calling it muck.
They went flying off, and neither one of us was going to go in to retrieve those glasses. So I got her something for Christmas. But where is it? It's right here. It's not much storage, but it is going to increase the storage.
And it's not a box.
yeah. It's going to glue it to the dash. Before we get to this, though, seeing how it's kind of an overcast day and it's kind of dark in the garage, to actually do the video, we're going to take the T's off. And we're going to take the doors off. Just for those of you who don't know how to take that stuff off. We have not taken the doors off on video since we did the review on it after we first got it. So we figured it's a good video to put on the new channel. So let's get going. Okay, first things first. We're gonna take out the two Freedom panels. I call them T-tops. Of course, I came from the 70s. I came from the 60s, but by the time I was driving, it was the 70s. And T-tops are all the thing. So anyway, what you're gonna do, come on over. All right, now to take off the Freedom panels, you're going to have 4 of these turn knobs. There's one here, there's one right behind me, there's one in the middle, and there's one over here in the corner you cannot see. Other than that, there are these 2 front latches here. And back here in the sound bar, there are 2 screws that will come out. It's simple, you just turn these things, you pop this one up, turn this one, and then I just gotta get the 2 on that side. Turn that one, put the sun visor down, pop that one up. Now, these screws are a lot longer than you think they are. They will take a while to get out. That's one. It just fell on the back. And then you start with the driver's side. Push it up, pull it off, and put it someplace safe. The same with the passenger side. Just lift up on it, grab hold, put it someplace safe. Now we have the Freedom panels out, we're going to take the door off. Now the next step, if you got one of these nifty dandy little Jeep toolkits that came with Jeep, if you want one of these, I'll put it down in the description box below because they do sell them. We're going to remove the bottom part here of the screw. We'll be using the biggest one. Gonna fit in there. Got the little randy dandy ratchet here. Make sure it's going the right way. It's not. All right, and then we're just going to line up on it and unscrew it. Kind of put your finger there just to protect your paint. That's all it is. It's going to be a stud attached to this side that's going on through. That screws to it. And take the bottom one off. Same way. Protect your paint.
But not the knuckles.
Oh, my knuckles have seen more than their share of getting beaten up. That's it. That's all there is to it. All right, now next. Well, actually, before next, let me put this down. We got to go get some protection. Now by protection I mean this. What you want to do, you want to cover this panel because we are going to release the retaining strap that prevents this from crashing into here. Protected. Now if you want to come around, show you what we're going to do in here. So what you're going to do now is you're going to follow the wire line right up to the plug that's up here and disconnect. You just push in on the tab and pull it down and that will disconnect the electrical. Retaining strap. Just get it past that little lip, pull it off. Now, I'm gonna hold this here while Cheryl comes around. I'm gonna show you why we put that pad on. Protection. Now, without having something there, if this went flying, yeah, that would do some damage. So if you ever see dents over here, you know somebody took their restraining strap off and crashed their door right into there. All right, now that everything's been disconnected, just gonna easily take the door off. Oh, just lift up and walk away. That simple. All right, now we did the exact same thing we did on the driver's side. We disconnected the wiring harness, disconnected the retaining strap, and we pulled out the 2 retaining screws in there. So now it's just a simple matter of lifting. Watch when you bang. All right, now we just went through an awful lot on a really raw and cold day to put this box up here. What do you think, hon? Storage. All right, let's have the unboxing, shall we? We saw these online, and I'm not sure how good they're gonna be, but this is it. That will end up sitting inside of here, and then the stuff that you have in here will not go flying off the dash. So let's see. Oh, and it's got the little headlights on the girl in the Jeep too. Not a Jeep product. All right, first thing you want to do, you got to take out what's in here. And most of our stuff flew out the door, so okay, we got that out. Now, that bolt right there, 9/32. Take that out. Sure you don't want to go drive around, huh?
No, my hands are already cold.
All right. Now, this is just gonna sit in there. Well, not just like that. We're gonna have to let you know on this. It seems a little flimsy.
Well,
It's cold out though.
It's cold and the plastic is really hard. So we will do a review later on it.
I mean, we'll still put a link to it down below. But just put the screw in. And then come back. Tighten it down. There, that's going away.
So far, I like the idea of it.
Yeah, and then you've got this piece that will go inside and it will cover the screw. Somehow. Just like that. All right, so let's see. I don't think they'll fall out.
Nope.
I can't see, no. I'm just not sure how. This thing seems flimsy, but if you hold it down as you open it, I mean, it seems to work fine.
I mean, it's hard plastic, so we'll see how it holds up. But I still like the idea of being able to close my sunglasses in.
Well, irregardless, with the doors off, this stuff goes out. That closed, it's not going out.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Yep. All right. All right, I put a little white lithium grease on the studs there, just so that when I want to take it out next time, they want to come out. Now, if for some reason you go try and take your door off and you can't get it off, what we have done in the past, because they will freeze up, that's why we put the lithium grease on. Now, this is what we do. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that you won't do damage. But we put it right under here. One of us is holding while the other pulls up.
Just enough to break the seal.
Yeah, squirt a little WD-40 in there, and then up. Work the door back and forth, and then just enough. And you should be fine. Now that the door's on, we did put the towel back on the front just in case. And boom. Now it won't go anywhere. And then you just take this, and you just plug it right up in until it clicks.
Oh, I saw the lights going.
Yep. All right, now I'm just gonna put the 2 retaining screws underneath, and this side will be done. All right, door works.
Back on.
We're gonna throw the other door on, and then we'll show you putting the T's back in. All right, putting the roof back together. You start with the passenger side. Remember, driver's side comes off first, goes on last. Get it up. Be careful, because if you look at Jeeps, I know when we were looking, there was quite a few that had scratches on the top. Get everything lined up. All right. Now, before we bought this Jeep, we actually looked at a Jeep and was really interested in it until I got up like this and went, holy mackerel, why is the roof such a mess? It's because people taking them on and off don't put them on right. All right, that's how it should look. Now, you go inside, put the screws in. Sometimes you gotta play with these to get them started. All right, and then just reattach everything. Turn it back. Turn it back. Turn it back. Turn it back. Bring it back. And
We are done.
oh no, wait a minute. No, hold on. A couple of pens in there. Geocaching pens.
Now they won't go flying.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. The latest upgrade to the Jeep. Before we get to that, I just want to say I'm glad we had a chance to show you how to take the Freedom tops off and take the doors off. So every Jeep owner should know how to do that. Now, getting to the upgrade itself, Cheryl and I will never give you a review, a good review, if we're not totally satisfied. So we're holding back on whether or not we would actually recommend this thing.
We're on the fence.
Yeah, we're on the fence about it. The Rolodesk thing doesn't seem to really work all that well. We're hoping it's just because it's sat in a box for so long, out in the cold, that it needs to mold. So we've got it kind of curved, and we're hoping it will just mold itself to it.
Maybe once we run the heat in the Jeep.
Yeah. So we're holding back our recommendation. I mean, I'll still put a link in the description box if you're interested in getting one for yourself. But just telling you, right now we're not 100% thrilled with it.
Although it is deeper, so it's going to hold things better.
Yeah, well, Cheryl wouldn't have lost her glasses. So that's a good point. So, I mean, if she still had those glasses, it would have saved us some money. So, but anyway, so that's going to bring a close to this video. If you like what you saw, we'd appreciate that thumbs up as always. And we're getting really close to that 1,000 subscriber mark when we're going to have that giveaway. So if you're not a subscriber and you want to become part of the Get Gone With Us gang, right down there in the corner, just click on that. It's free. It won't cost you anything. Other than that, feel free to share this video and comment on it down below. Because until we make another one, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Cheryl.
We're Get Gone With Us.
Bye.
Bye.